What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy Trucker Jones. Just another day after work, doing the Dollar General count for Hogan. I just wanted to make it a small video. I never really go live and, and kind of talk about. I'll show you videos of what I'm doing for Dollar General. I'm working for Hogan Transportation on the Dollar General account. And pretty much I'm doing like the mandatory stores, the stores that we start off. We leave the compound or the dock around, I want to say anywhere between 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. And we got to drive somewhere in, Pittsburgh or anywhere in PA, Ohio, West Virginia. I want to say a little bit Cincinnati, Maryland as well. I think they're grabbing some accounts. So some of the drives are like Johnstown, PA. Some of the drives are like 3.5 hours, and you got to get your rest. That's what I'm kind of struggling with. Starting up early in the morning, 1, 2 a.m. and driving out 3-4 hours to your destination and getting out and loading. I'm used to being up, going to sleep like around 1, 2 in the morning. So it's a body change and the time change. You just got to make it work. But so far, I've been doing it since, I want to say I got a month and 2 weeks in, I want to say. A month and a half. I did my training down Missouri for a week down there. Then I caught the Greyhound up here to Zanesville, Ohio. And it's not going too bad. I'm not kind of like the type to sleep in the truck, though. As you can see, that's the truck back there. And, the bed and all that. Got my TV and my equipment. I'm just sitting out here looking out the window, waiting until, I get tired or whatever, you know what I mean? I didn't run out, but being as though, I'm with a trainer, I test out in a couple more days, and I should be straight. But I wonder if I still got to stay in the truck. I'm from Pittsburgh. I go home on the weekends, so we just pretty much travel. So I wanted to break down a couple things that we do, we get anywhere between 34 to over 40,000. I want to say a little under 40,000. We're over 42,000. We definitely got to go get weighed and make sure we're legit so we don't get stopped by DOT. So the average morning for us is that, we get up like around 1 or 2 in the morning. We go down there to go get our trailer. There's a little bit of paperwork involved with our ELD, which is right here. And we go pick up our trailer, stop at they got like a little security gate, and they check your paperwork and make sure we're taking the right trailer. And so we get hooked up and we hit the road. Make a long story short, say we got 26,000 or 40,000, we might have like 4 stores to stop at. This store might get 1,000 pieces, this store might get 2,000 pieces, this store might get 3,000 pieces or whatever. They break it down to whatever the store needs. And they're pretty much saying that, from what I learned, that's what I'm saying, that how long does it take to, all day? We try to get back every day, but if you run out of your clock, we can only drive up to 10 hours for Hogan. They don't let us go over 10 hours of driving. That's on our ELD. So anytime you start pushing 9 hours, you might as well start looking for a place to sleep at. They say we can sleep at most of the Dollar Generals. If we're time's running down, we can just pull into a Dollar General, ask the manager, hey, is it cool we can park here or sleep? And they said more likely they say yeah, which is kind of cool. And then you wake up and finish that store, that next run, handle that, and then shoot back to the DC, pick up another load. The more loads you get, the more money you get. So let's say like today we had 2,600 pieces. Well, let's just say 3,000. Now every 1,000 pieces, I want to say they said it should take about 45 minutes, or every 500 pieces, I'm sorry, this is what my trainer said. Every 500 pieces takes about 45 minutes to get off the truck, go down on the lift gate, and push them through the door. Plus they got like boxes on top that warehouse to stow up there. And we got a couple U-boats. We got U-boats for like the shit that's not on the carts. And we stack the U-boats nice and tight, like kind of like Tetris, and boxes and shit. You got to fit them, make them tight, and then you roll them also into the building. They said about 500 pieces take about 45 minutes. So we got like 3,000 pieces. You can do the math. right there. This store gets 1,000. So 45 minutes plus 45 minutes is what, 90 minutes. So that's about what, an hour and a half if you have 1,000 pieces or whatever. So you're about at the store for an hour and a half. Some people are longer, depending on your pace and how you're doing, how you're moving. So the more you hustle, the more money you make. Don't get me wrong, some of this shit's heavy. You got like a whole thing of water on top of fucking big 25-pound dog food, and you got like 50 of those, and a case of water on them. Things can weigh up to like 1,500 pounds pushing in, but they're on wheels, so you got a little help, you know what I mean? Just gotta dig your feet in the ground, you know what I mean, and kind of make it work. If you're doing 1,000 pieces stores, it shouldn't take you longer than 2 hours and 15 minutes tops. If you're doing longer than that, man, you're going to be stuck out there overnight. But my thing is, like, my trainer, he lives up here, so he goes home. So I'm stuck in the truck regardless. So I'm kind of looking at it like that, but at least I'm close to my load. Like right now, if you get done with your load with that trailer and come back and make it back before your clock ends, like you can go hook up your trailer for the next day. And like my trailer's already hooked up for tomorrow. I'm ready to go. Anything I gotta do is go to sleep, wake up, brush my teeth, wash my face, take a piss, shake it off, and get in my truck and go. Don't forget to wash your hands. And get in my truck and go, and I'm ready to hit the road. And I got a 3-hour drive in the morning, and I want to say we have 2,900 pieces. So you do the math on that. So we're working about anywhere from 10 to 12 hours. And a lot of that's 6 hours of driving. You know what I mean? 3 hours there, then you got to drive to the next store. That might be like, a half an hour away or 40 minutes away, or however they, not the recruiters, but the people that do the routes, you know what I mean? So you might be doing like 6 to 8 hours of driving, and the other 6 hours of pushing that shit in. So I just wanted to give a breakdown of what we do here for Hogan Transportation with the Dollar General account. Now there is a Dollar General, where it's just Dollar General. I want to say Hogan's just a broker, and they hired us. You know what I mean? They had their trucks and whatever, and they hire us separately. You know what I mean? But there are Dollar General companies, I think they make more. I want to say Dollar General CDL drivers might be starting out like 90 to 100,000. I want to say, and Hogan Transportation, I believe the top drivers are making about 84 starting out, or you could make up to. My boy, my trainer said he's going to break over six figures this year. He be in and out. He don't bullshit around. He gets there. You ask the lady, can I break the seal? He gets straight to work. Now, if you're in there bullshitting with the little managers or whatever, hey, how's your day and all that bullshit, it's going to take away from your time. So I would just pull up, talk to the manager, give him your paperwork, and get to work, get that shit over with, because you kind of want to get back. And then don't believe me. Believe me this, when you get done pushing all that shit in, then you get behind the truck and it's time to drive, man, you be tired as hell, man. I'm like, oh shit, after like an hour on the road, your muscles are starting to relax, and now you just like, damn, I just pushed in like 30,000 into a store, like, you know what I mean? So, you could take your break or whatever while you're at the store or whatever, but we don't even take breaks, man. We eat on the run, you got a little second bite of sandwich real quick, wash it down, and get right back to work, just so you can get back. Now, there's some guys up here that have their vehicles and they live around here, or some guys live in Columbus and they just come back, get in their car, drive an hour home. I'm in the Berg, so my drive is like 2.5 hours, so I'd rather just chill, sit around, get on YouTube, search around, and kind of break down like my videos. So I want to try to start breaking down my videos a little bit more, at least, going live once a week, just to break down of what I'm doing. You get a mandatory pay and training, $1,200 a week. Starting out, that's guaranteed no matter what. So once I get out of training, like I test out in like a day or two, once I get out of training, I'm guaranteed a $1,200 a week. Now, anything I do over that, that's when I start making, $1,400, $1,500, $1,600, $1,700, $1,800 a week. You know what I mean? You get $120 a trailer, guaranteed. Every time you hook a trailer up, that's $120. You get $25 a stop for every store you stop at, and dude, that's $25. So we got 3 stores in a day. That's $75 plus the trailer pay, which is $120. That's $175, $190, $195 for that day. plus you get paid mileage, 61 cents a mile. You know what I mean? So I'm driving 3 hours there, plus other stores, and then 3 hours back. You know what I mean? So that's over, I don't know how many miles, you know, depends on where you're going. You know, that can be up to 500 miles at 61 cents, plus your $25 storage stops, plus your $120 for the trailer that you're doing for that day. You can make up to $450, $500, $600 a day easily, depending on what, you know, what route they got you on and how far you're going. That's just for dry. There's another thing about where they do, what's it called? Fuck, I'll get back to you on that. But we got dry and we got fresh. It's called fresh, where you take the milk and the foods and the freezer department and all that. That's a whole different ball game. They stop at way more stores, but they have less items. We gonna be stuck at a store for sometimes up to 3 hours. You know, we have like 2,000 pieces. Remember, for every 500 pieces, it's about 45 minutes to get that shit in. So I'm trying to get in there and work it out and just go with the flow. But this is Trucker Jones. I just want to give a little breakdown. Finally, you know, more than a minute little show, you know, on my YouTube. Please subscribe if you think about becoming a truck driver. I just became one. I'm fresh. 44 years old, and I was a chef, so I needed something to do. And I like to be. I'm not my own boss, but like I don't got a boss down my neck right here. Talk about why'd you go to the bathroom? Where you going? How long you been on break for? And all that bullshit. So that's why I changed my career. So if you guys like independency, man, and hitting the road and focusing, man, I'm gonna grab a CB. I'm gonna make up a little name, be talking shit on the radio, you know what I mean, while I'm driving, just something to keep you going, you know what I mean? So I kind of like it. I got a month and a half in. I got my CDLs and last year in December, you know, and they're teaching me a lot up at Hogan. I'm not gonna lie, man. My CDL school was 160 driving academy. I ain't gonna pretty much say too much, but I feel like, you know, I feel like we tied ourselves. Fuck that. I feel like we tied ourselves, man. And I paid them $51.50, you know what I mean, cash out my pocket, you know what I mean? And you get here, they're like, oh, what? Oh, who told you to? I'm like, the school told us to do that. Like, you know what I mean? No, fuck that school. So it's all good, man. You live and learn. And for you guys grabbing your CDLs, man, come out, you know, and try Hogan or whatever, or there's other different companies you might like. But so far I'm comfortable. I just don't like sleeping in this truck all day, you know what I mean? But I guess that's part of the trucker life or whatever. So I'm looking to break that $1,200 mark this week when I go on my own and, you know, get up to about 15, 16, really 1,700 a week. That's my goal. That's take-home pay, by the way. That's take-home pay. That's not, you know, that's not network or gross. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to bring that home. I'm trying to get up to 2,500 if I can. You know what I mean? But I'm just getting my experience right now. Once I get up to 6 months, we're going to see what's cracking, and I'll be able to move up if I want to go to another company. Hopefully this company, you know, is doing good and I'm making good money, and I'll just chill here. You know, I'm pretty cool, man. And my name's Trucker Jones. If you have any comments, like, leave a comment, man. Talk to me if you got any questions, you know what I mean? Hotel stays, what we did, where we stayed, if they fed you or not, if the trainers is cool or whatever, if the peoples is cool. Ask some questions, man. I'm here, man. I'm with Hogan Transportation, and my name is Trucker Jones. Hit me up, like and subscribe to my channel if you will, and hit that like button. God bless. Peace.